depending on what you watched.
Yep. Alright, now we're unmuted, and we are live, and the music has ended. So, hope everyone's doing well today. Smeagol, you doing well?
Yeah, I'm doing alright.
Cool.
Feeling oddly nostalgic now that I'm going through, like, the Netflix catalog.
There we go. I thought I turned on the capture card. Okay! I have no sound. What are you finding on Netflix? I'm curious. Oh, I just blew my eardrums out. Like, what have you... Alright. SP, new game. Ace difficulty. With normal controls. With English subtitles, because there's no other way to listen to this game.
Oh, him?
You need the Japanese version.
Oh.
I know him. It's going to take a while. It happened years ago.
Is this an FMV or is this animated?
Did
Oh,
you
it's
know
animated.
there are three kind of aces?
This
Those
is
who
FMV.
seek strength.
Yeah.
Those who live for pride.
This game was
and
weird
those who
because it
can
had a
read the
bunch of
tide of
FMVs,
battle.
and I don't get it.
Those are the three. And him? He was a true ace.
Yeah.
He was a fighter pilot they called Solo Wing Pixie.
I'm just
He was a
gonna
colleague of the
go
man
over
I
here for a
seek.
second to
10
change
years
something.
ago, there was a war that engulfed the world. The Balkan War. And in that war was a pilot who trailed across the sky and disappeared from history. He was a lone mercenary who inspired both fear
There we go.
and admiration. He is the man I seek.
He is the man I
And so,
seek.
with the words of Solo Wing, the curtain rises.
It was a cold and snowy day.
And I'm gonna bring in a plane from 2005 into this game from 1998.
Well, I mean, time travel can be sanctioned in certain scenarios.
In this scenario,
you're-
it's because I played Ace Combat 4.
Oh, you can port planes over?
If you played Ace Combat 4, you get the super plane from Ace Combat 4 as an option. Which, funnily enough, I've still not unlocked the XO2 Strike Wyvern in Ace Combat 4. Actually, no, I think I just unlocked it with my last playthrough of the game. Either way. Start mission. XO2 Strike Wyvern. The pinnacle of Marusian military aviation technology, the Wyvern combines... I can barely read this because the TV's being heard. Stealth with extraordinary agility, made possible by its unique variable geometry wings.
These wings do not even exist on this plane of reality.
What are the different colors of this? I'm gonna... Hey, let's see if we can change. Where the fuck did I put my TV remote? Why did I put it on my fridge?
Alright, like, there's going to be a point where the Ace Combat series is going to invent a plane that exists across multiple realities, and it won't even be the weirdest thing in the game.
That would be Ace Combat 3 then. The game where you invaded the internet, literally.
You're kidding.
And also, I'm not kidding. I recommend looking up Ace Combat 3. It's a fucking trip.
Hold on, I'm looking this
Mainly
up.
mainly the Japanese version, because they removed everything in the English version. Like, all of the story, they removed it. They're like, this is gonna be too much for English speakers. It's like it had, like, multiple endings, just everything. It's insane. Let me turn off game mode. Maybe that'll help, and I can see better. It did not. Okay.
The entire conflict is revealed to have been a simulation to test whether a sublimated character would be killed.
Fuck, is that the actual Ace Combat 3 thing?
Yeah. Since the player controlling an AI that Simon developed will always kill the target, no matter what ending is attained, Simon is pleased with the simulation and is assumed to release the AI into the real world.
Welcome to Ace Combat 3, and that's just not even how crazy it gets. It's set in the year 2025, and corporations have taken over the world. I think, something along those lines. What year was it set in? You have this information. I don't.
I mean, it was released in 1999. It takes place in 2040?
Okay, 2040, yeah. God. What is... Are they gonna return to that once the games catch up to 2040 again? That'll be interesting.
Well, yeah, its campaign had only 36 of the original 52 missions, with no branching paths.
Yeah. The US version removed the entire story.
Yeah.
Alright, first mission. You gotta love just how over-engineered this aircraft is. When it's going slow, wings come out. When it goes fast, wings go in.
Yes. The geometric wings, based on the design of the hypercube. Man, it is weird seeing how much the heads-up display have been changed over the years.
Ace Combat's more or less kept its same HUD. It's not
Well,
really
yeah,
changed
but
much.
I mean, the content of it hasn't changed, but the style in which it's presented has.
Yeah.
You know, it looks like as the games go on, they are getting progressively more like angular, I guess is the right word. You know, based on, you know, they use more and more straight line geometry, I suppose.
Yeah.
When did this one come out?
2006.
2006. So it took like
Yeah,
not
this
that
was
long.
Yeah, this was the last PS2 Ace Combat game.
PS2. I don't think I've even seen a PS2.
Well, I have one right here, and I'm using it right now.
Oh.
This is on my PS2.
Original hardware. Give you that authentic feeling.
Oh, someone's trying to run away. I need to shoot them down.
PS2, that's the game Halo came out on, right?
Fleeing B-52 must go down.
Fleeing B-52. I need a new gravestone.
Yes, I will gladly shoot down planes that are out of commission because Beagle said to.
Yes. Morality? No.
Oh, the guy I shot down who was running away cannot bail out anymore. I like that the little dialogue thing. It's like, yes, you've actually killed this guy. As compared to everyone else you've killed in this series.
What's your call sign in this one? Trigger?
Golem 1.
Golem 1?
Golem.
Golem. Oh yeah, there you go. Golem.
I'm Golem 1, and Pixie is Golem 2. He's also soloing. Apparently he flew a plane that lost one of its wings and managed to land it safely. So that's how he's
It was
called
like-
soloing.
So he decided, you know what? Fuck this. This is my ship now. I'm going to only use one wing. We play in this like a Star Fox game.
Goodbye to all of you. Ta-da! No survivors.
You could probably just say you had to clip Pixie's wings. Put Pixie in a jar. He deserves nothing more. Or nothing less.
Yeah, we'll get along just fine. Buddy. Oh boy. Those words give PTSD. This game has made me consider the word the word buddy to be just PTSD inducing.
Buddy. Although, something I do find kind of interesting, like looking at this wiki now, it's the names of wikis.
Ah.
So for instance, the Ace Combat wiki is Acepedia.
Yeah. It's oh, it still has me as Knight from the previous time I played. But that's fine. It should start going down.
There's I don't know if you know what Kid Icarus is. Oh.
We're bringing my morality down from Knight.
Is that because you didn't spare anyone?
Yep, I killed everyone. If a plane goes yellow and I leave it alone, then that sets my thing up. But if I take out a yellow target, it brings it down.
Well, I mean, I get paid per target, so might as well.
Weirdly, Project Wingman also has yellow targets, but I don't know the point of them. There's no real issue with shooting them down.
Shrouded in mystery.
Oh, so those ones that I mercilessly hunt down first thing?
A portion
Yeah.
of the records was finally
Yeah.
released.
That's kind of based on this for the morality system, but Project Wingman doesn't
Wanting
have
more
a morality
details,
system.
I acquired information from unknown sources. There was a reason for my obsession.
Let's see.
The
Oh.
war lie in the Belkin Federal Law Review that took place
The
in 1988.
white targets are
Belka, suffering from
civilians.
permitted
No,
its
the white
eastern
targets are
territory to
normal
secede,
enemies.
and the Republic of Ustio was born.
White are enemies,
Belgium's
yellow
economic
are
troubles
surrendering,
did
or
not subside.
civilian targets are fleeing.
Meanwhile,
But
taking
green
advantage of
green
the
is enemies.
situation, the world's
It kind of
superpower,
depends on the game.
Ustio continued to flourish.
Oh, no. I'm talking about in Project Wingman.
Amidst the economic panic, an
So it
extreme
looks like
right-wing party took
white
power within
are
Belka,
civilians or
aiming
neutral.
to restore strength and stability to the nation.
I think white are specifically,
And on March 25th,
ground targets, maybe?
1995,
No,
with the
I've
discovery
gotten
of
white
natural
targets that
resources
were
in Ustio,
planes.
Belka began
Planes that
to
were
invade its
specifically,
neighbors.
they weren't aggressive towards me.
It was the beginning
Mine
of
are
the
yellow.
Balkan War. Unprepared,
Like the civilian
each
planes
country
during that
fell
one
quickly
mission where you
before
can't shoot down any
legendary
civilian planes, those
Belkan
are
Air
yellow.
Force. In
Yeah,
just a few
I
days,
guess
they
it was
occupied
marked
all
because, I
territories
don't know.
except for the mountain range. In response, the occupied Ustio government
Me
military
too.
placed all their
Confusion-
hopes on a joint
confusion is
operation
normal in
between
Project
Ustio
Wingman.
and the foreign mercenary forces.
Such as, how do they fit this many railguns into their
This, of course,
bullets?
can be found in any history book.
Or, how the hell did this
Strange
man just
similarity in
completely
materials
reverse
again.
direction within about
There
0.2
were
seconds?
several accounts about
At
a
least it,
mercenary
Project Wingman has an explanation for
followed
that,
by the
unlike
code word
Ace Combat.
Demon. But most of the information was incomplete. Still, I was intrigued.
This cutscene is loud as fuck.
I decided to pursue the history of the Balkan War through this mercenary.
Turn it down low.
I was certain I would find
By, like,
something there.
70%.
Would it be the hidden truth behind the war? Or just another battlefield legend?
You know, the way I kind of look at it,
Wasn't
if you
able to
somehow
meet mercenaries.
inverted continents
Actually, it's questionable
in
if they
America,
really
or
exist.
in America, on Earth,
But
I imagine they would look
His
something
friends
like
in the
that.
military.
Like
Yeah.
you just
Tracked down
played them
several
inside out.
individuals who knew him.
Yeah, it's like Osea is essentially in this
Solely
country's
is one
version
such
of
man.
the United States is essentially in Europe. Russia is in the area the U.S. would be, and I don't even fucking know what China is at this point. I think it's Eurasia. And
Which is the
is also the Middle East.
Directus is the one with the space elevator, right?
No, that's in Eurasia.
Dang it.
Directus is in Ustio, next to Belka and Osea.
We must attack Directus.
We'll get there. This game's short.
Is it?
It's pretty short.
Oh.
It was a spin-off game. Like, so few missions actually go on for any length of time. So there's yellow targets. All of them must die. Lots
My
of brown
bloodlust. My bloodlust knows no ends.
targets. Let me buy the last special weapon for the Strike Wyvern. It is the quick maneuver anti-air missile. That thing is godlike. Is there any aircraft I'm missing? Several. Let's buy them all.
All of them.
Or as many as I can afford.
All of them.
It would be neat to unlock the super plane of this game, which would be the Morgan. Morgan would be the plane that Pixie flies at the end of the game.
Oh, the one where you joust?
Yeah. I mean, jousting is just a thing in this game in general. I'd have to
I've
play
jousted.
all... Yeah, I'd have to play all 3 A styles, I think, to do that. I'll take the
You get
A
the
style.
ship?
Yeah. Just to be able to get all the planes, because certain planes are locked behind the aces you fight, and you only fight certain aces on certain ace styles. So, in some aces require you to be in the soldier ace style, and some aces require you to be mercenary, and some aces require... I don't know, they just require things. We'll get to that. We're doing mercenary, ideally.
They were aces require jacks, which require queens, which require spades.
Which is kind of disappointing, because I like the fight against Wizard Squadron. He's like, they're your allies at the start of the game, but it's like, oh no, they're actually part of the terrorist organization that wants to destroy all borders.
Congratulations, you've been promoted to IFF Hostile.
And you only fight, and it's weird that Pixie takes off before you, because he's Golem 2, not Golem 1. He's supposed to take off in the order of your, like, formation. Golem 1, Golem 2, all that.
You take off. Well, they've decided to switch it so that you take off in the ascending order of how many wings you have left. So it was a no-brainer for ATC.
Technically, I'm a new guy, and Golem 2 is like the hero. It's like the famous person. I'm new, he's famous.
It's kind of like the reverse in Project Wingman, though.
Yeah, you're
kind of yeah. You're so good, literally nobody can be in the plane with you except a desperate, like, weapons control officer. Who is literally only doing this for the cash and knows she is probably going to kill her.
Those houses probably have supplies. Better not take any chances. Oh. They just called the windmill I shot their facility.
Our facility. No, our flower. I was gonna give that bread to my family.
Taking an endgame plane into an area where you're supposed to have a slow plane, even on ace difficulty, is like, essentially, oh, he's trying to run away. They'll run away for you. Storch. This guy's ace name is Storch. Love it.
Storch.
Yep.
I like how it transmits these names on IFF.
It's like, yes, this is the great ace Storch and his A10 Warthog.
Yeah, he's just doubling down on that name.
Take out air targets, Pixie.
Wait, the guns move in this one?
Guns? Wait, what?
Oh. I think I was just misinterpreting the very high quality graphics.
I set Pixie off to destroy all air targets, and he's doing a fucking amazing job of that.
Oh, you can command them?
Yeah, slightly.
That's pretty cool. Something I did appreciate in Project Wingman was the fact that if you were off doing something, like, your squad would follow you.
Yeah, the squad, you're the flight lead, they have to follow you. That's kind of just...
Yeah. But it was kind of unfortunate when I solo went to go off and take this high-value target, and suddenly, like, half my squadron was with me, and then one of them fucking steals my kill. But... oh well.
There's even more mini-aces around than usual, that's interesting.
Mini aces?
Yeah, it's kind of like named planes.
Wow.
They're like ace pilots, essentially, but, you know, not like... This game has two different versions of aces, essentially. Pilots with a name, and then the ace squadrons.
I did just meet Crimson Squadron for the first time. Oh.
Nice. Did you run away, or did you try taking one down?
I tried taking one down, but I did so little damage that I was like, nope, no.
You don't really need to do a lot of damage to them, you just need to, like, do enough damage to tell them until they fuck off. Which isn't a lot.
There were just too many missiles.
Fair. The enemy is attacking without mercy. You're damn right I am. I like how the world is reacting to me just destroying everything. Normally, I'd work very hard to not destroy any yellow targets in that one area. Because, my god, trying to take out the SAMs there without locking onto a fucking tent is always a pain.
You get points for shooting refugee tents.
Granted, these look like military tents, but I am
wanna be
shooting
clear.
axes and windmills.
Like, if you put a SAM in the middle of a refugee camp, you get exactly what you deserve.
Oh, for sure. I've managed to avoid taking out, like, everything but this... managed to avoid taking out the oh, there's a plane on the run. So we can't have survivors.
The key to my success, Golem 1, is I don't leave any survivors.
Golem 2. I am the
Pixie
Golem
just-
1 here.
No. Pixie's saying that as he drops a fucking nuke.
He later regretted trying to nuke the world, I believe. By the way, an F4E is on the run. This F4E is about to die. Bye-bye, F4E. It was nice never knowing you. How could it be so reckless? They just called me reckless, even though I've just been brutally wiping them all out.
Brutally and surgically wiping them out.
And everything around them.
You've slaughtered civilians. There's no innocence in this war, Pixie.
Granted, the implication is that the everything here is a military target, like holding stuff.
Well, anything's an implication, or an implication if you try hard enough. But yeah.
The reason Golem 1 vanished is because of the war crime trials. that no one talked about.
I love to think Pixie so obsessed with nukes that every time he's got like a button that, just in case, he's got a button that launches the nuke hidden inside his vehicle. Every time, the button's locked until AWACS like authorizes it, but every time he presses it, just in case AWACS forgot to lock it again before they took off.
There we go. Everyone's dead. I like the Ruckstrong that randomly shows up. It shows up in like a bunch of missions, and really there's nothing to it. But I just like that little detail of this Rux unit that appears.
See, you understand that after the 30th button press, we stopped putting the nuke on your ship, right?
There we go. Mission 2 down.
I'm making a bunch of nuke jokes, but it's pretty much the only thing I remember about Pixie's personality is nuke.
Yeah. Reset the world to 0. That's what V2 is for.
You could say, given that we are resetting the world to 0 and that we are both aces in combat, this is ace combat reset. Right?
There are new additions to the assault record. Ace combat reset. Yep.
I do enjoy the fact that it took 2 missions to immediately turn you from fairly moral to socially, or not socially, morally questionable. 2 missions.
We need to go do that last mission again because that's actually, you know what? We're gonna do this as soldier. Get the soldier ace team, and then we'll do it again.
So in order to get mercenary, you have to do everything perfectly?
No, it's because I was already knight in the previous playthrough.
Oh, it carries over. I see.
Yeah, you start off in soldier, and then from there you work your ace style.
Okay.
By this point, you would either be mercenary soldier or knight. So this is the first mission where you see different things, a different ace team, based on where you are. Right now, I'm soldier, so we're gonna get the soldier ace team here.
Alright.
Sure, why not? Because I've never fought the soldier ace team. Get them out of the way, and then we'll do the second mission again to get down to knight, and then come back here and do it again.
The fact that you start off as knight, I like to think it's wise Pac-Man.
I saw that's the number of kills I got with the plane. Apparently, to get enough kills, it becomes Pac-Man.
What's that?
It's get Pac-Man and Ghosts. Here's what it would normally look like. This is what it normally looks like, based on the number of kills you get. I've been using the XO2 for entire playthroughs, so it became Pac-Man.
Huh. Okay.
Spiegel Pro. What are the other colors on this, anyways? Is that a Mobius skin? I don't know what this is.
Crimson.
I'm gonna assume this is Mobius skin, because I played Ace Combat 4.
It's hard to tell with the high resolution. Could you get custom skins for your missiles so that, as they close in on a target, you might hear, wow, this person's really customized their hardware. Or they explode.
You can follow a missile by holding down the shoot button. That's always been an Ace Combat thing, and it is in Project Wingman 2, yes.
That's... Well, I mean, with in Project Wingman 2, you can, view your target specifically.
I mean, yeah, you can do that here as well if you hold down the change target button.
Right. It's interesting that you can follow a missile. I wonder what the practical application of that would be.
Cinematic. It looks cinematic. It's sometimes just cool to watch a missile hit your target.
Look, I know you're my targeting officer. Can you insert a target function so that my ship will automatically look at the nearest missile? Why would you want that? But you can't take your eyes off of your enemy planes. Yeah, but it would be really cinematic. You're a fighter pilot. You're not. It is. Golem 1 gives him this dead-eye stare. He throws his hands in the air. All right, fine. And as Golem 1 passes over the airfield, fighting, it looks like cinematic as fuck. As it just does, I don't know, a dance with the missiles, I guess. I'm not sure if I told you this,
Missile tracking.
but I've actually got a, hold on. Oh, yep, there it is. I've actually got a, give me a second.
You think about that.
I need to figure out what I have. Oh, near where I live, there was actually a SAM that they would use for trading.
Ah, cool.
So, basically, hold on, I gotta hold this. No, it's good. So they would take it out and use it for testing pilots. And when they weren't using it and they weren't firing it at planes, they would just leave it in the middle of this farm. And I guess they must have paid the farmer or something to keep it there, but yeah, whenever I drove to class or work or anything like that, we would just wave at Sam, the surface-to-air missile launcher that was just sitting in the middle of a field.
See, that sounds like an accurate description of just how any military treats their. Oh, hey, there's a ace pilot here. Look, it's got a very blue plane. I want that.
What do you think of my custom skins, Golem team? I got them just for you.
He's called Beowulf.
Oh, hey.
He's a pain in the ass to fucking shoot down.
So, like the real Beowulf.
He's dead. There we go.
No. Also like the real Beowulf. Although, I guess this time it didn't take a knife to or a poison knife to the neck.
Do me a favor and miss. What was that line, Pixie?
Do me a
Apparently-
favor and miss. And he stares like sweatily at Awax. And Awax just shakes his head. I want there to be.
Oh, come on, I'm trying to shoot down a Groon. I guess, we got Groon, like Maxor's video. Groon, I guess, is the soldier one, then. So Maxor was that soldier when he did this. Alright.
Ah. I mean, is it possible to be in mercenary at this point?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
so Max
guessing
would,
you had a previous playthrough on Night then. Which would make sense, because generally he has an extra playthrough so he can fuck around with the extra plane colors.
that's the only reason to go for the good ending for him, I suppose.
Probably went for the good ending at first, just I don't know, to unlock the plane skins, and then just did the bad ending. Well, there's no endings. It's all ends the same. Nothing
Well, I mean,
changes.
It all ends the same. It's all a simulation, obviously.
At least I'll get the FA-16 unlocked through this.
Hang on, I need to switch the audio over.
Now. Time to get serious. Y'all suck. Don't let these Ustio fighters get too savvy. Alright, if you can take him out before I do, then be my guest. There we go. Problem.
Oh, there we go.
Welcome back. One thing about what Maxar did, playing through Night and doing it again on Mercenary, is the game is actually a bit harder on Mercenary.
I mean, that makes sense if you're a horrible person.
Mainly
Things
just
get
the ace
more-
teams you get are more dangerous. Especially the last one you get. It's like in Ace Combat, Night difficulty, Wizard isn't that difficult of a team. They come in with 4 planes, and they just have another 4 planes hidden away with stealth tech. So you don't know they're there.
They're in the
Until-
elevator with you.
So it's like, okay, Wizard's only 4 planes, and they're pretty easy to shoot down planes. Oh, there's 4 other planes here. They're just using stealth tech, and you can't see them on the radar.
How do you shoot them down?
You shoot them down because when they reveal themselves, you can see them visually. You just can't see them on radar.
Oh. It's not very stealthy then, is it?
It's stealthy enough because you don't know they're there until it's a bit too late. Because, like, you could be fighting these 4 planes and not realize that there's another 4 planes fighting with them, because it just kind of looks like you're fighting 4 planes. Until you've shot down a few of them and like, oh wait, there's a few more than 4 planes here because I've shot down 5 so far. By the way, Wizard Squadron was pretty easy. I'm wondering, can I lower my ace style for a free mission? Try. Allied forces. This is essentially Strange Realist World War II. Or 50. This happened after the Cold War, so you can guess why there's a lot of nukes. Alright. Kestrel. This game came after Ace Combat 5, so it makes sense for Kestrel's here. It's like the Kestrel was the most important one, man. I'm thinking of it here. Let's see. Which ones have I done? I think I've done... Okay, so I've definitely done 3 in costume. Let's do this one. It has a lot of yellow targets, so we can lower our ace style here. We'll do the... Actually... Yeah, we'll go to free missions. Lower our ace style on the second mission. Free mission! Ace difficulty. So, yeah, here's how the game... Let's look at this. There's 3 different styles for the each. There's 1M, 1S, 1K. For the different ways you play this. This is weird. Can I lower my style this way? Question of the day. I guess we'll find out. Or I might just have to start the entire game. Alright, I'm just gonna skip that. See if this lowers my A style. But I like how every mission just has 3. Still over the back. Oh, that's the wrong one. We broke Smeagol's brain with Pac-Man. Yeah, I don't care. I just want to lower my A style.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Okay. Something's weird going on with my audio.
Okay.
What did I miss?
Nothing. I'm just repeating the previous mission.
Yes. Nothing says being merciful and a good player than going back so you can slaughter everybody again.
I'm just trying to see if this can lower my A style, which I think at this point I needed to do before. Oh well. Indeed. Go after air targets, Pixie. I might just have to start the entire game over. Which is fine. We're only a few missions in like 30 minutes of playing. Which I could get through a lot quicker by skipping all the cutscenes. Oh, Pixie's got a plane to run away. I'll make sure to shoot it down. Unable to maintain balance. Dies. I do love the sound design in this game. This game has good sound design for something on the PS2. He's like that AA as it was flying by me was actually kind of doing a surround sound thing.
But it's not. They couldn't really splurge on the graphics.
You can't really splurge on the sound either. Because, again, PS2 game on, like, a 2-gig disc.
Good point.
There's a reason why you don't have Japanese audio, because they wouldn't have the space for that. It's like one of the reasons games are so big nowadays is because they include all of the audio.
Right.
Set Golem 2 to take out every single air target, and he's doing a fucking fantastic job of it. I think why he's following me because he's on disperse, which means separate from me, take everything out. Windmill destroyed. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this Meg is trying to run away. Not anymore. Goodbye to all those tents. They're firing indiscriminately. Says the people who put
They probably have a better chance.
Says the people who put a SAM site in between 1,000 tents.
That's not a Sam, that's our ice cream machine.
Sam over here is on the run. Missile warning. I gotta be very careful about missiles because they more than likely can one-shot me. As you might have noticed, I've not been hit once during all of this. And I'm not sure I want to know what would happen if I got hit, because this is among the Ace Combat games where you get shot down in one hit.
Yeah.
Go after ground targets, Pixie. Oh yeah, and use your special weapon. Why specifically am I telling Pixie to use a special weapon? For the obvious reason he's carrying a bomb. I told him to carry a bomb and he's got a bomb, so he can pretty much demolish large numbers of targets.
He must have been so excited when he handed in that bomb, and then when he saw that there wasn't a nuclear symbol on it, he must have been so sad.
Yep, there we go. That's what I was worried about. Yep, one shot indeed. It's difficulty, you go down in one shot. There we go. Yeah, I don't care for the takeoff thing. Go for ground targets. Special weapon enabled, please. Thank you. I might end up having to just do this mission a third time, because it might not actually change my A style.
You're just not evil enough yet.
Because the game had me choose the A style difficulty I was doing this on. Or the A style mode I was doing this on, because apparently every mission has kind of like its own variant.
Right. These houses are full of Belkids. Better not take any chances.
Belkin
And then
supplies.
immediately. No, they probably contain, Belkin families who are just trying to escape the war.
I mean, this is Ustio.
Oh.
We're in Ustio
Well,
right
still.
now.
There's still probably some refugees in there.
From our own country.
They're refugees.
Take out air targets. You don't need to be using your special weapon.
Where did I...
Neutralized. Destroyed. Pixie missed, how rude. I smell another windmill. What is Pixie struggling so much with? An F4E? Really? The F4E was chasing Pixie.
We all have our weaknesses. Pixies just happens to be
shit.
anything with F4 in it, I guess. Oh, did you get shut down?
Yeah, I was doing a joust with another plane, and like just it kind of fired a missile really close to me. Aim for ground.
You over-jousted.
it fired a bit too close. Like, jousting in this game is a bit overpowered, but it's only overpowered if you don't get hit in the process.
Yeah, oh man, in Wingman, I had my first joust with someone on the Yellowstone mission,
Yeah.
and it felt glorious. Like I dead ass jousted them, and then immediately got shot down by something else.
Nice.
There's some I've had some cool moments, but they were always overshadowed by what happened like immediately afterwards, which was kind of a shame. Here, I'm gonna be right back. I need to go grab some water.
Sounds good.
Please let me know what happens. I need to know how your crusade against all life is going.
Bonk. Yep, take out all the ground targets. Oh, 100%. So far, so good. Yes. Wipe out all life. Done. Alright, please tell me that changed my ace style slightly. If not, I'll have to just play the previous mission over again. Start the entire thing over again, which is fine. No big deal. Now, we're raising money for Hope for a Day. If you want to help out, do ! charity and, or click any of the links that have been posted in the chat.
We've been trying to reach you about your credit card's extended warranty.
Credit cards extended warranty.
No, not your credit card. Your credit card.
Okay, that did not change my ace style. Alright, that's unfortunate.
You are now true neutral.
Yeah, it didn't actually change. It sets it to the middle of whatever style you're playing the mission on. So in that case, I was playing Alright then. So we gotta start over again. It's fine, no big deal.
Oh, so that's the mission select screen. I thought that was... I don't know what I thought that was.
Yeah, it was the mission select. You select missions. I was trying to do free flight. It turns out free flight has its own styles, so depending on the mission you're playing. Depending on how you're playing the mission, it's, yeah. Alright, A styles. I've reset the game, so we are currently at... Okay, so here's how many things I've destroyed with this one. I have 69.99% usage with the XO2 Strike Library. And I have killed 849 targets to get to the Pac-Man.
Alright, so... the secret to the Pac-Man is apparently 848. Interesting.
Probably like around 700 or so. Either way.
Yeah, probably. I wonder how they explained that to, like, the first higher up that saw it.
Alright, so here's everything I've ever destroyed in this game. 1,279 targets, so I've used the Wyvern a lot. I've destroyed 699 ground targets.
Yeah, there's such a thing as relying too heavily on one plane.
When the plane is 15 years ahead of everything else, does it even matter? Literally, this is like the best plane and one of the top 3 planes in the entire series. Probably only outshone by the Nosferatu, but even then it can outmaneuver the Nosferatu. The Nosferatu just has shit maneuvering. The upside of the Nosferatu is the fact that it can just wipe out 300 targets in one shot. XLAA, XMA. Skip any cutscenes. I'm trying to get to Mercenary. And I have to do
did you hear what I said?
No, I didn't.
Oh, I guess it doesn't work when it's on pass-through. I brought up my what's it called? My Fitbit.
Ah.
And if I've used the pass-through mode while looking at it,
Yeah.
even when there's no lights coming out of the watch itself, I can see the infrared signal that's like pulsing on the bottom of it, the one that's supposed to read vitals.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I guess that means the Oculus can pick up infrared signals, which is kind of neat.
I mean, that makes sense. It has an infrared camera.
Right. I do know that there's currently products out there because there's currently a big problem with people placing like secret cameras in places. I do know there's like special equipment you can get. I say special equipment. It's basically the equivalent of a small looking glass. But you hold it up to your eye, and and it'll send out pulses of light that will reflect off of any kind of lens that's in the area. And I thought that's what this kind of reminds me of.
Cool. Down goes the bomb. All's fair in love and war.
All's fair, but something tells me breaking you onto them is a bit much.
Bringing an XO2 Strike Wyvern into the year 1998 is equally a bit much. Actually, no, this is like 95, right? 95.
When they pioneered the phrase "all's fair in love and war," something tells me they didn't actually have XO2 Strike Wyverns in mind.
Granted, XO2 Strike Wyvern doesn't exist in real life either.
So that's fair. So they almost certainly didn't have it in mind. Okay, start.
That's a kill for Gomorn. This is definitely the fastest way. Taking out yellow targets definitely gives you a lot of money.
I'm glad you're finding new and more efficient ways to murder.
To earn cash.
To commit war crimes, Evis.
Money!
Has that always been the reason? The reason to fight?
Buddy. I am the mercenary.
I don't think they have words for what you are, Evis.
I like that the dialogue, "we're going to be rich," comes from the Knight playthrough, and not from the mercenary playthrough.
I think they're too busy being horrified by their own actions.
There we go. Slightly
I
moved
mean,
so we slightly moved it down. Alright, we'll get back to
Do they
where we
have-
were last time.
do they have different dialogue in Mercenary? Like, did
Yeah.
they say new stuff?
Yeah, there's some slight different dialogue based on your race style. Including in the
Oh.
FMV cutscenes.
What kind of things do they say?
It's just based on you. It's like, this person hesitates. This person shows no mercy. You know, things like that. And of course, the different aces. Like, you don't see certain aces in those cutscenes if you haven't fought them. And you only fight certain
Right.
aces by, you know, the ace style.
So do you like, do you encounter ones that you would fight in other playthroughs, and they show up in the FMVs while the ones you've shot down don't, or anything like that?
Only the ones you shoot down show up in the FMVs. And you only encounter those guys based on your race style. Like, we got Groon because I was on Soldier. And also Maxor got Groon because he was on Soldier.
I'm surprised Crimson Squadron didn't find an excuse to show up. Crimson Squadron. Crimson Squadron. That one guy you don't invite to your parents' house anymore. Crimson Squadron.
Woman. You got it, buddy. Destroy all the houses. Funnily enough, I believe Pixie is Belkin.
No. Yeah, he bombed. Doesn't he blow up something of his at some
No,
point?
that's Crimson. Crimson blows up his own... Yeah, Crimson blew up his own home.
And it still didn't kill you.
No. Wasn't exactly trying to kill me, he just wanted to make a point and just be fucking insane. Yeah, no, Pixie doesn't really blow up anything of his, but we are involved in the destruction of Hoffman, which happens before he turns. It's like Hoffman was just a weird fucking place. It's like, oh, we're just gonna blow up a weapons factory with precision bombing. The bombing was not precision.
But they were all of them deceived.
Instead, we had just bombed everything, the entire city. Not the weapons factory, the entire city. The Balkans didn't help either, because they were also lighting everything on fucking fire. Apparently they decided to follow the Soviet Union's scorched earth policy.
I mean, technically it's precision bombing if your target is everything. You're very precise about that.
It wasn't the target of Osea. Osea was just like, we're just not gonna do precision bombing. I could definitely say that Belka was precision burning everything.
Precision burning.
Just to make it so at least you weren't the only one committing a war crime during that, and everyone was equally at fault for that place going up in fucking flames. Of course, it didn't help with Pixie, because Pixie was very sad after that, and then tries to shoot you down.
Pixie is not amused.
I can only imagine what that's going to be like, because there's a lot of yellow targets in Hoffnung.
Explosive.
The enemy is tracking me on radar. Did any of those fucking hit? Oh, I destroyed the communication array by destroying the yellow target. Hey! A good reason to destroy a yellow target. It was a communication array.
Why was that a yellow target?
Because it was hidden in a house.
But if it's a military installation, it doesn't matter if it's in a house or not. That's a military installation.
Tell that to this game. During one of the missions, the barracks for a military base are marked as yellow targets.
I think someone's playing fast and loose with the rules of engagement.
It's like, yes, you don't bomb barracks. For some reason.
Oh my god. Alright, so I'm in the... Oh jeez.
What the hell is going on?
What?
Oh geez, oh god, what is going on your end?
Apparently, I'm not only flying in a storm, but this cockpit has the lowest visibility, I swear to god.
What did you pick?
I think this is the SV.
Is that the one with the...
SV.
Is that the one with the center thing in its cockpit?
I don't know. I don't remember which vehicle I picked. I just picked the last two-seater.
Which would be still the F-14, I think. The F-14 is still the best two-seater. Which is unfucking fortunate. Fire, fire, fire away. We're doing a very good job of firing away. There we go. We should be on mercenary now.
Operation complete. Now the Allied forces can secure
Oh, that is the ocean.
Oh, you're on eminent domain.
Yep.
I'm like, ocean, storms, eminent domain. Plane that you can't
Yep.
see through, also eminent domain. That's when you usually unlock that plane.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, mercenary now. I'm gonna be annoyed.
I mean, this is a really cool setting, and being able to see the water on the cockpit is really nice, but
Yeah.
it's not very helpful when it means I can't see a damn thing.
Oh, fuck. Alright. First 2 missions again for the 3rd time. Well, wait. If I hit retry, no, that will just reset my ace. I'm getting annoyed. I just want to be a mercenary. That's so much to ask. Operation Choker. Thanks. I feel choked out already.
Okay, maybe it was worth having Prez.
Press is great.
I can't get struck by lightning in this, can I?
That's an Ace Combat 7 thing. I don't think I was ever struck by lightning. Alright, first 2 missions, attempt 5. Just want to be on mercenary. For the first point. I guess you... Maybe you don't get... No, you start at the center. So if Maxor just started the game there, then yeah, he should have been mercenary by playing the children. Whatever. Again, we will get there. I hate that hitting SP doesn't just put you as soldier automatically. You save your ace style. But unfortunately, you can't choose any difficulties below hard without going through SP new mission. And now I'm just dedicated to doing this mercenary. We need to be mercenary by the time we reach the round table for any true effects to happen. Alright, it's fine. I'm fine. This is the last time I have to do this, so I'm fine. I'll rub my cat for good luck. Alright. Skip the cutscene because we've seen that already like 50 times. The number of times I played through this game. Actually, no, this would be the 3rd playthrough. Because I did run the first time, my blind playthrough of this game, on hard difficulty. For the Ukraine charity, I did expert difficulty. And now...
This cycle will be complete.
Yep, I'll finally finish this game on Ace difficulty and never need to play it again. I say, as I will more than likely play this again. It's Ace Combat, it's so much fun. I have a lot of fun with these games.
Okay.
The guy talking about the number of bombers we shot down is so far behind. He's like, 3rd enemy bomber down. I'm on the 4th now, and they've already been down. He's like, 1st enemy bomber down. I've shot down 2. 2nd enemy bomber down. I've shot down 4. 3rd enemy bomber down. got multiple yellow targets. Only you would be so cowardly to shoot down a plane that's out of commission. Yes. No survivors. Well, there's one left and a couple of other... God, the stupid F5 is not going down. Go down! Oh, Pixie got him. Pretty up my kill score. Woo. Alright. Apparently there were more planes that time around than last time because I got a higher score. I got a score of 14,660? 660? I'll just say it's 666. Buddy. Alright, the last time we need to do the second mission. Then we'll get the appropriate thing. There we go. We're on Mercenary. How's the chat doing? I hope everyone's doing well today. You don't have to answer if you don't feel like it.
Yeah, it's fine if they... is 2 in the bush? 1 in the lurk? I don't know.
Oh no, you're here. Who else is here?
You'll know.
Looks at user list. Alright, now I know who everyone is here.
The Belkin War is shrouded in mystery.
The Belkin
now,
War is shrouded in mystery. I don't care. I've heard this 3 times. Alright! I just want to get to something different, because I did night for both. I should have done soldier the second time through. That might have been fun. It would have been annoying, but it would have been fun. You wonder why soldier is annoying? You have to you have to pick and choose which yellow targets to take out to keep in soldier. So if you want to keep the A style in soldier, you gotta be very picky about which targets you take out. Alright, last time doing this mission. I apologize for doing this mission 372 times, but this is the last time we'll ever see it.
Tom 1, you are cleared for takeoff. This is AWACS Eagle Eye to go.
Take out ground targets with your special weapon.
Commence the operation. Keep an eye on us up there, AWACS. Belkin ground forces are blocking off our transport route. Destroy them all. Are those fighters coming from Ocean? They must be in a desperate situation. There's no way we're giving up this place.
I did tell him to take out ground targets with a special weapon. He's not using a special weapon, but he did just take out a ground target I was aiming for.
Those houses are probably full of Belkin supplies. Better not take any chances. Radar
Yeah, fuck that windmill in particular. Oh, I forgot to equip the correct special weapon. Oh well. I needed to take out air vehicles. I think you also have your correct special weapon too.
locked on. Approaching gun range.
tracking.
What about poor
Wait.
tracking?
Out of curiosity, are railguns in the Ace Combat series?
Yes.
Missile launched.
I believe they were first introduced in 7? I could be horrendously wrong about that. But I know the first enemy to use them was in 7, specifically Mihai. Your last
Oh, the guy
fighting-
with a really long name?
Yeah, Mihai, Dimitru, Margarita, Leopold, Ignatius, Raphael, A. Shilate. I think I missed half of it. Either way, that guy.
You cannot grasp the true scope of my name.
The dude who's like 70 years old and can wipe out every pilot with just a thought.
You mean the main character?
He's essentially... The funny thing is he flies like the main character in every cutscene. Like the shitty pull off in cutscenes was things I'm doing right now. Ironically in the same plane, because the last time you fight him, he's in an XO2 Strike Wyvern with a railgun. And you know, it's fucking terrifying dealing with it in that game. It's like railguns, they aren't much of a threat in Project Wingman, but in Ace Combat 7, essentially they can one-shot you. And it's on the plane of like the best pilot in the world. And yes, he will eventually one-shot you with it. I think it's coded that he'll shoot you at least once with it before you shoot him down 9 times out of 10. And it will put you to 99% of your health taken out.
Jeez.
It knocks you to 99% damage. So now you're just fighting Mihai, one shot away from death, no matter what hits you. The wind, if it hits you slightly, you're dead. I wonder, does Pixie change the targets he locks onto based on what A style you're on? That'd be an interesting question. If he only targets yellow targets if you're on Mercenary. I guess I could find out if he were shooting at these fucking things, but he ain't. He took one shot at it. Oh, you shot at the sand that I was shooting at. Well, that isn't a yellow target.
I mean, Pixie was already playing this on Mercenary mode. Let's be fair.
Nah, zany Spanish terrorist mode was what he was doing. Even though I think they were started by an Ocean. So the United States started the world without boundaries. You know what? That's fitting for modern United States when you think about it.
Yeah, honestly.
Name a terrorist organization the U.S. is fighting that they didn't create. That's the hard question.
Yeah. I mean, literally, even the domestic terrorist groups.
Yep.
Still an air target. Let's see. There you are.
There we go. If I was that last tank, I would have started surrendering. He's like, I had no air defense. No friends.
No
Nothing.
friends. No defenses.
No maidens.
No maidens. CO, it appears that I am maidenless. Please respond. Please advise. Please advise. Pan, maidenless. Pan.
Anyway, we're on Mercenary now, so now we'll get the Mercenary version of Roundtable. And we can finally move on from this.
How realistic. If I catch the sun in my cockpit, it blinds me here, too.
Oof. At least you don't need shades to protect against UV light.
Honestly, at this point, I might. There's no air targets remaining. The fuck are you doing, Comic?
What did Comic issue?
Comic just buzzed me. The hell, man?
Buzzed?
Yeah, they buzzed me.
What does that mean specifically? I'm tired.
They did like a really close flyby.
I remember starting a mission and one of the planes that's following me just turned in my path.
Yeah.
But, of course, we couldn't get... Yes, I've heard strategic, whatever the fuck. Let's just get this done with so we can actually progress the game in Mercenary.
Yeah, so something kind of funny in I still don't remember what the actual mission was called. The Yellowstone mission.
Yeah.
One of the enemies like flew immediately in front of me and then like did another flyby where they just about crossed my wing, and I genuinely took that as like a proposition or something. I think if pilots can't communicate via radio, that is how they flirt with one another.
Okay.
And so I did them the due honor of immediately shooting them down. It was the only justified response.
Yes.
Wait a minute, is it just me and Comic left?
For the mission,
geez.
yeah. Eminent Domain is just you and Comic.
Oh. I didn't pick up on that.
Yeah, they're telling you 2 planes. Only 2 planes! Oh, paying 0 attention on ace difficulty. 1 shot, 1 kill. Oh.
Ace difficulty, I am distracting you.
Yeah, it's fine. That was my fault. Oh god. I'm thinking about this. I'm like, Ace Combat 6 is equally as difficult in terms of how easy it is to get shot down. I'm terrified of Ace of Aces. Thankfully, no one has donated the money to play Ace of Aces, so I never will need to do that.
What is that? If you even get a shadow of a shot, you go down?
I'd imagine the AA turrets become just fucking aimbots. I remember there was a joke video on YouTube of Ace of Aces difficulty for Ace Combat 7, released on April 1st, and it was like a mod that essentially made Ace of Aces for the game, and it's just like, yes, here's enough anti-air fire to wipe out a small country from one ship. Which makes me more terrified of what Ace Combat 6's Ace of Aces has in store. I'm doing a lot of jousting here. This is a very dangerous thing I'm doing. Ain't him yellow. Time to take the finishing shot. Me being reckless by shooting down a pilot who was running away.
You being reckless?
I wouldn't call that reckless.
I mean,
call that-
it
I
is
call-
reckless if you have no maidens, obviously.
I just call shooting down an enemy pilot who's running away forward thinking.
It's called thinking ahead, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, Your Honor? I was just being a good soldier.
I was making sure they couldn't return and give me issues later.
Exactly.
I've got a couple of MiGs trying to run away, but they aren't couple of fish beds, I believe? Yeah, I believe that's what it stands for. Evis is fish bed. I'm dancing with this fish bed. Oh god. Okay. I'm dancing with this fish bed, and then Golem Solo Wing Pixie over here just comes and shoots down both of them with one shot. Like, okay.
Oh god, those lines are... Sorry.
But yeah, Pixie, I'm just like having this nice dance with these two fish beds, and then Pixie comes out of nowhere, shoots them both out of the sky, and with one shot. It was hilarious. Alright, here comes the new, Ace Team. Rot! See? Different Ace Team.
Huh.
So, like, on Soldier, you get Groan. Knight, I forget who you get, but they're a really annoying to fight plane. And then you get Rot over here. It's like, it was... Yeah, I was playing the, mercenary dogs. Typhoons, I believe. Oh, these guys are also in Typhoons. Alright, so these guys have long-range missiles. Good to know. Thanks. I like how they're calling it B7R instead of the round table.
Hey, this table isn't round at all. I think I've actually seen the court there. It's, not very round.
7th plane down? I think we shot down more than 7.
They're doing that. How many different rockets can I fit into a chassis kind of game? It's toilet paper math.
Come on, take out the last rock. Oh, I got one hit off. Here. Make sure he dies. Please. Oh, he dodged all 4 of those rockets. How rude!
Oh my god. Maybe I can get struck by lightning.
What happened?
Well, it almost touched my plane.
I've been there plenty of times, though that's probably more terrifying when you're in VR.
A little bit, yeah.
I am over here having the boring adventure while Smeagol is playing a game in VR.
Return to base.
Yeah. Boring is better. Boring is better.
Message from Allied Forces Operations Command.
Obviously, Smeagol needs to be the one streaming right
Allied
now.
Naval Force has begun
No.
its advance. We appreciate your work.
Don't put other people through this.
Looks like we were just a couple of decoys.
I don't know. I can actually sort of, by angling my head, I can sort of see the screen.
Still alive?
I think like I hate saying this, but it feels like Ace Combat's more interesting to watch. Wingman is more interesting to play.
Yeah, it kind of is, because Ace Combat has, you know, the, AAA budget behind it.
Right.
Oh, different dialogue. Elite squadron of enemy typhoons. Did we unlock the typhoon? Yep, we've unlocked the typhoon.
Oh wait, the Eminent Domain's our ship.
Yes! We
Oh.
stole it.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. We like snuck onto the ship.
Alright.
Don't mind if I do.
Skip. We've seen that already. Alright. We're choosing the one with all the yellow targets. More war crimes are necessary for me.
Your war crime quota is low, Galdmon.
What happens
I think
when
it's about time you fix that.
What happens when I turn all the dots into Pac-Man? That's the interesting question.
You unlock the Giga Pac-Man, the newest secret weapon. We don't need the V2 anymore.
I'll keep Golem 2 on air enemies, and I'll focus the ground. Sounds good to me. For after... I keep forgetting to read... Oh, there's... jamming craft here.
Golem team, destroy all Belgian forces stationed in the port. Secure a route of passage for the Allied fleet.
My man sounds so calm when he says the words, "We're going down."
F-22s? Really? Or is that an F... What is that? F-20? F-22? I don't fucking know. I can't read the text. Alright, where is this stupid plane?
What, is there much of a modding scene for like the Ace Combat games?
Yeah, there's a modding scene. Like I mentioned before, the,
Yeah.
You're gonna take them on again. I know you fight Cypher. Oh, that Sam is shooting at me.
I'd shoot at you too. See, here's the thing. I know why they're not surrendering anymore. It's because it never did them any good.
I mean, I was only 2 missions in. So, they don't know me yet.
Isn't that the guy that took out like all those civilian tents and their ice cream machine? Yeah, to be fair, it was kind of their fault for shaping their ice cream machine like a Sam.
What the hell is this thing blocking our... That's an AA gun. I'm trying to find whatever the hell they're blocking our...
Underestimate the Belgians. Do anything it takes to protect that canal.
I don't underestimate Belka ever. That's why I'm destroying everything.
When I slaughtered all those civilians, I was just trying to avoid underestimating them, Your Honor. I swear.
I'm trying right now to find this stinking... jammer. I'm trying to view the radar to see if I can see it. Are you the jammer? This music is going unnecessarily hard. Oh, I found it. I think I fucking found it finally. Yep, there it is. Oh, no, that wasn't it. That was just some random plane.
The Golem team is engaged with Belgian
I'm sorry. Does that say cruise missiles?
Yes.
How the hell am I supposed to stop those?
Try.
Anyone will get desperate if they're getting pounded, and Belka's no exception.
Anyone will get desperate if they're getting pounded.
I'm gonna take that out of context, Evis. I hope you know that.
That's why I repeated what the game said.
Oh, I didn't see this. I didn't see that.
Yeah, that was a line from Pixie. He's like, anyone will get desperate if they're being pounded.
Pixie knew.
Belka is no exception. What the fuck is this enemy jamming vehicle? I'm getting very annoyed with it.
Oh, there we go. Cruise missile. Oh, it's just there, is it?
Tent!
What? Evis just lights up at the prospect of murdering more civilians.
I found the jammer!
Please don't tell me they put it in a
No,
civilian tent, didn't they?
it wasn't in the tent. I was just very
Wait a minute,
angry
these-
at the tent.
These missiles evade?
Welcome to Ace Combat. Sometimes the missiles like evading.
What?
There we go. I've finally taken out all of the stupid jammers. Thank you. That was really annoying. I can finally see. Perfect. Lock onto all the yellow targets. It would have been funny if the jammer was in that tent I shot. That would have been hilarious. Drinks are on me. Go for air targets. I'll defend this area with pride. Explodes. Oh god. I took 29 damage from like 29% of damage from like 5 seconds of being shot by a gun.
That is a missile. It is not an aircraft, Prez.
This should make your next operation a whole lot easier.
Woo!
Mission success confirmed. Allied fleet begin your advance.
Did it. The fuck was that explosion?
We appreciate the great air support.
I'm just like flying around in circles after the mission ends and then explosion. Like, where did that come from? I spare no targets. And I got a MiG-29A. Save. I think one of the funny things about, like, Ace Combat 4 specifically, was that if you wanted the other colors, you had to buy the other colors for the same price as the aircraft.
Yeah, we didn't want to. We really didn't want to repaint this thing, so we just bought a new one with a different color. I mean, yeah, it's exorbitant, but have you seen how much money, like, our Ace pulls in? Nuh-uh, there's no way we're doing any work. Do you have any idea how many bullets we have to pull out of these things? No, we're not repainting them.
But they have to repair the ones that get the bullets.
Look, do you want to be the one that tells Cypher that we didn't actually paint his, I lost my train of thought. That their plane isn't painted with the blood of their enemies? Do you? Because I don't.
His white and blue plane.
Yes.
Fire. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. And I'm out of money. I still
That's all it
have
takes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more planes to buy. There's so many planes in this game. How many planes are there? So there's 10 I need to buy. How many do I currently have? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, no, 14. Okay, so there's 24 planes in this game. Well, give or take.
Give or
There's
take
still-
a wyvern or two.
There's still planes I've yet to unlock.
You need more blood money to do that. I understand.
I like how I bought the F-22 and never used it. Because I had the Y.
I mean, yeah. I mean, once you've got the wyvern, I don't think there aren't any other planes. There's just trophy pieces.
The funny thing is, the F-22 is kind of the poster boy for the series. Especially Mobius in Ace Combat 4. I'm gonna go to the map. I'll be right back. There was a cat screaming at me because I left. But I am
Oh.
so don't be upset anymore, Snick, but
The cat demands more sacrifices.
he will get his sacrifices. I need more colors to my EXO too. I don't have enough colors for the EXO 2. This is the grand mission.
So Ace Combat 0, did it come out after 4?
It came out after 5. So yeah.
Okay.
The order of Ace Combat games would be Air Combat 2, 3, 4, 5, 0, 6, Assault Horizon, Infinity, and then 7.
Alright. It's funny how the numbering scheme works in the Strange Real universe, but I get it.
And then there was Ace Combat X, which I don't know when that came out.
So 10 comes before 7. I get it.
Yeah, it came before 6 as well. It was a PSP game, and I don't know anything about it other than the first mission everyone hated. It was kind of the first mission so bad it turned people off the game.
Oh.
You wanna know why?
Why?
You had to fly very slowly.
Oh yeah, there's a mission in Strike Suit 0 that's kind of like that. You have to fly a bomber.
You have to fly very slowly as to not break your weapon and kill yourself. And you're being shot at while doing that. And you have to drop bombs. Well, specifically neutralizing bombs that neutralize a nerve agent
Oh. That's
in a
not
city.
how nerve agents work.
Yeah,
I hate
so-
to say this, but like all those people are dead.
Yeah, it's something that's supposed to neutralize the thing. I don't know how it works, but whatever. The enemy's tracking me on radar.
We're all tracking you on radar.
Alright.
Civilian aircraft are marked in neutral category, yellow. Avoid collateral damage at all costs. So basically do the opposite of what you're doing. I get it.
Exactly. At least there's no implication that these are supposed to be civilian targets. Yet.
Yet.
We'll get to Hoffnung eventually. Oh shit. I jousted poorly there.
Oh, is this just me?
No, you got comic with you. Actually, no, you got diplomat with you.
Diplomat.
He's going to be a bit useless.
I think Diplomat's voice actor actually commented on the videos, the Maxor videos.
Ah, cool. Blade's voice actor from Elden Ring commented on thirsty tweets for Blade.
Isn't it the guy behind the Nier Automata series that actually like asked his fans to send him, you know, I'm trying to think of a friendly way to say that. Porn
I don't know.
of his characters?
News to me, but I'm not surprised.
Was that a civilian ship? No, it's green.
If it's an airship, then it's a civilian.
Oh, whatever it is, it doesn't look like it's got guns on it, but I'm gonna shoot it down anyway. Civilian. Wait, my auto targeter selected the civilian. If I was as bloodthirsty as you, I would have hit the trigger just out of instinct.
Good, I'm tracking them with missiles. They're tracking me on radar, I've tracked them with missiles. The missiles were pretty damn effective, if I do say so myself. Fuck. That Sam just almost hit me there.
It's not the efficacy of the missiles I'm worried about, it's the ethics of the missiles.
It would be unethical if I was shot down by a SAM site. It would be ethical if I destroyed a church.
Evis. It would be unethical. Unethical. People don't shoot down churches.
If the church is flying, then it's a bigger threat.
If the church is flying, I think we've got the Genza. I think we've got the go-ahead from God.
You said shoot down, so yeah, if the church is flying, I think it's more ethical to shoot it.
Approaching gun range. That's a kill. Locked on. Enemy plane overhead. Fox 2.
Someone is trying to run away, but their friend is giving me a hard time, so I'll deal with their friend first.
Keep the Falcon planes busy.
Oh shit. I couldn't see through the sun.
Air Cascadia. Hell of a day to bring multi-lock weapons out. Yeah, thanks.
Dip is being so useful right now.
Who? Dip?
Yeah, you have Diplomat with you.
Oh, sorry.
His real name is Kennedy. You may or may not have heard him laughing about a building in Presidia being destroyed called Kennedy Hall.
I see it as a portent.
It's a little hint at what his actual name is and what he actually is. He's Diplomat is more than a title.
He's a diplomat?
Yeah, he's an actual, he's an elected official. He's the son of an elected official in Cascadia.
Oh.
A very famous one, because, Kennedy Center. There's a building named after his family.
Concentrate all coverage on the parachute unit. Launched. Golem 1, missile evaded.
And Comic is former military. She actually has a higher rank than most of the people commanding you.
No,
Probably even a higher
say
rank
love-
than you.
Hey,
Golem 1, missile launched.
civilian? Time to lock missiles.
Radar. Golem team, destroy them. Watch out, the enemy's locked on.
It's funny that they're even marked on IFF. It's like, just don't mark them and you wouldn't have the issue.
Well, I suppose it's easier to mark them than to risk, them being like stealth units or something, I guess.
But then the AWACS can control if you can lock onto them or not.
It's the AWACS way of trolling you. We have another AWACS in the area.
And now airships
maybe I was-
as well.
Maybe I was right.
Watch out, the enemy's tracking you on radar. Radar lock. Purpose of this operation is to take back the city.
Screw you, 10. No, you can't fight back.
Not even giving them the chance, huh?
No. No chance. No hope, no chance. Woof.
AWACS mostly. So if I take out the enemy AWACS,
I don't really think it does much of anything, but it's definitely required.
Operation is going as planned. Continue on with your duties.
Goodbye, Dictor. You had a stupid name.
Sector C8 is now secure, but we don't have much ammo left. Drop us a container. Hostile in the enemy planes.
Yep, you do that, Pixie.
Watch out, the enemy's tracking.
wait, what the fuck?
What's up?
Oh hell!
What did you do?
Damn it!
What did you do?
The multi-lock.
And you hit a civilian.
Yep.
You calling me bloodthirsty?
Look, Prez. It was Prez's fault.
She does take responsibility for it. Was that my fault? Like, no.
Yeah, it was your fault, Prez. I am
She is-
totally blameless.
She is the Wizzo, and it's her job to lock onto targets
Yeah, see?
and fire the weapons.
I do not commit war crimes. That is my least favorite thing to do.
Well, now you have to do that entire mission from the beginning.
Yep. Yep, I do.
Now you know
Thanks
not to
for
take.
reminding me.
Now you know not to use the multi-lock weapons in that mission.
Guess what weapons I'm still gonna be using, Evis?
I mean, I use. You know what I used the last time I did that mission?
What?
A missile that can lock onto 12 planes at once.
Because that's a genius idea.
It went well, surprisingly. For a moment.
I mean, to be fair, as long as you are nowhere near civilian planes, you'll probably be fine.
More civilian planes spawn in for that last portion, just to fuck with you. I actually, the first time around, I did the same thing. Because I'm like, oh, there's no civilian planes near them. Apparently locked onto the civilian plane 5 miles in the sky. It hit it 4 times.
You see that civilian plane that's in orbit? That you see the ISS up there? I want you to log on to that, please.
It would have been fine if it didn't get hit with 4 rockets. Oh, there's a yellow plane. I can't let that live. I'm not sure if I can catch up to it, though. But I'm gonna try. No survivors. Let's see if I can catch up to it before it gets out of the area of operation. There's also something green. Alright. I think there's just another SAM site remaining. Alright, read the yellow plane. It's hard to outrun an XO2 strike diver. So I am catching up to the yellow plane. It is now on my radar. It is now locked onto. We are so close to the border. Bunk. Bye-bye, yellow plane. I really did not want that guy to survive. Pixie Roger. Is your name Pixie or is it Roger?
Yeah, what do you mean? Pixie is how he means affirmation, right? Roger's his name.
This map is huge. It's a good thing we have 20 minutes to finish this mission as I fly from one side of the map to the other to make sure no one survives.
I saw that.
This is red plane trying to chase me down right now. It's like, I'm not gonna let him take out the SAM site, but he's too slow. Granted, I feel like I'm going too slow because, my god, I'm still nowhere near the stupid green target. What is this? Oh, it's a guy called Fisher. In an A10. Why are you in an A10? Oh god, that's gonna be a... Oh, it only went down to 2 shots. Just random ass A10 out in the middle of nowhere. Not even using it right. It's like, it's nowhere near any of the ground targets, and you know what A10s are good at? Taking out ground targets. That's all they do. But the United States,
Prez?
we don't... What did Prez say?
I swear to God.
What did she do?
She was about to do it again.
You're the one who's selecting the multi-locks. There was a guy who was running away from combat while the mission complete screen was up. So it's like, aha, you can't lock onto me with rockets anymore. And I just shot him.
Mission complete. Return to base.
The mission complete screen will not save you.
Nothing can save you now. The demon that with wings calls for your name.
are the demon of the round table. At least not yet. No matter what style you're on, you are the demon of the round table. They're telling me to slow down on this landing when they put me like 3,000 miles away from the landing strip. It's like, no, I think I'll speed up.
You're coming in too fast. Slow down.
They're still yelling at me about my speed. I'll be fine. Fuck you. See? That was perfectly fine. I was still going 1 speed, so the landing didn't finish.
You were pretty good, calm one.
It's fine. Born to raid, forced to white. Random ass thing I saw on YouTube.
Born to raid, forced to wipe. Oh god damn it. I see you. Okay, one of the missiles just went after the civilian planes again, and I didn't even lock onto it.
It might have just been an enemy then. I know sometimes it looks like they're shooting at the civilian planes.
Oh my god.
Are you fine?
AWAC. My AWACS just said Hitman 1, good tone, as I locked onto a civilian. You. How's yours going?
I finished the mission.
Uh?
And now we're on the next mission. I believe we're getting close to getting the Rectus now. At this point, we're just gonna be bombing our own city, I think. Yep, we're hitting Directus. May 13th. Oh hey, in a month, technically I would have been born. May 13th, June 13th, 1995.
Huh.
I wonder if any missions take place on that day.
There was a battle right above the hospital. There were planes, so many planes. War contained my ass. I think you should get that looked at. Prez, get your fucking tracking off of that thing.
You swap planes and then it takes off the tracking. Stop using the MLAAs.
I will not stop. You cannot stop me.
And you're calling me bloodthirsty. At least I MLAA with purpose.
At least I pretend to care about the civilians. And the droid attack of the Wookiees. Jet fuel can't melt MLAAs, and you can't change my mind.
For after all, what is a man in nature?
What is a
Nothing
man?
in reflection to infinity. All relation to nothing. The central point between... I couldn't read that fucking quote.
What the hell are you... Oh, you're reading...
I'm reading the in-between quotes that happened during the...
I thought you were like reading your manifesto or something.
It might as well be. Alright. Start off with the tent. Alright, took out the tents. Typhoon destroyed. Took out the APC near the church.
You're on thin fucking ice.
I could always shoot some bullets into the church.
Look at this.
I don't know who this ace's name is because it's being blocked by the clouds, but he's going to die.
Oh god damn it. No. Prez!
You're the one using MLAs.
Nope, that was a standard missile.
You're the one not paying attention to what you're shooting at.
No, someone took it out right as I hit the fire button. And so it auto-locked the target immediately behind it.
You gotta be careful what you lock onto.
That's the advice my mom always tells me.
Goodbye to that tent and that tent.
Prez.
I'm guessing you don't have to restart the entire mission again. I'm guessing.
I'm lucky that my finger twitches instead of fire sometimes. Oh my god, there's more than one AWACS. Overcompensating much?
It's the Federation. They have more planes than sense. Oh, the Major General is trying to run away. We can't let him win. We can't let him get away. If there's like one good reason to shoot a yellow target, it's a fucking general. Ironically, in Ace Combat 4, 5, and 7, you're rewarded for shooting down fleeing generals.
I mean...
In this... in this game, it's like, don't shoot them, they're running away. But 4, 5, and 7, you're told to go shoot them down before they escape. And then your celebrations, like, this man would have been leader of the Erusian Navy. This man was...
This man was gonna kill children.
Oh, there's a SAM site behind a church. I did not realize it was behind the church until I had fired. So the missile might have hit the church. It's not...
I don't think that's gonna hold up in court, Evis.
There was it was in the doorway of the church. No matter what, that church was gonna get a hole blown into it. What the hell is this? Oh, it's an A-10. I'm like, why is this marked as a target? I'm like, oh, it's an A-10, aiming for one of our ground units. That's why. That would tear apart a ground unit if it hit it.
Who is this? I think I forgot an entire part of my loadout, which is high impact standard missile.
Nice. That might have been better for you.
Well, I had it on, I just forgot about it.
I mean, no, using it specifically.
It seems to be working. Let's test it out on Air Cascadia.
Yeah, you want a one-shot Air Cascadia. Tent. Another tent.
Diplomat, you're playing hard and loose.
At least if he shoots down a civilian, it's not your fault.
No, sir, I'm not an accomplice. I was just there, shooting down other planes.
Granted, he does, like, nothing in that mission because of his stupid multi-lock weapons. And funnily enough, he makes the joke about Prez riding your coattails. At the start of the mission.
Bandits in gun range.
Prez will obviously call him out on that by the end of the mission.
Off target.
Yuppie.
Alright, only
Wait a
3
minute.
targets left on this map.
Locked on.
We've successfully bombed the enemy and all of their facilities out of the Rectus.
Directus. Don't you mean?
This is Eagle Eye. It looks like all sectors have been liberated.
The church
I'm gonna do
bell
these-
is ringing.
The city has fallen to the Allied forces. Any
Prez.
escape route.
Don't think I didn't see that.
Falcon Army. We've been defeated. We got our city back.
You hear the civilians cheering.
They've got a reason to fight. This battle's
Don't know why. I just say they're under new management.
The house over there.
warning. Enemy
Good thing is the civilian buildings are marked as friend.
Oh, how lucky for them.
Guild. I like how Geld looks a bit like us, in the fact that one of their planes has a single red wing. The funny thing is they'll go down in half a second, because they suck.
faster than anything we've come across. Commence intercept.
See, I was trying to play this all gentlemanly, is you just don't shoot down the enemy AWACS.
Unless we take out those 2 planes.
But no, Diplomat is living up to his name and breaking like a code of honor. Nice job.
The AWACS is required to be shot down.
Well, yeah, but I figured I'd eliminate all enemy forces
Bandits in
first.
gun range.
First or last, he still needs to die.
You always do.
Well, okay.
Missed. I know Cypher and Pixie can get the job done.
At least if you take him out first, then the enemy becomes disorganized.
Airspace threat
Yeah,
eliminated.
but
Comms
you know,
team,
it's a
ready.
gentleman's code, I guess, or air code. I don't know. Don't shoot down the enemy AWACS, and they won't shoot down yours.
They never aim for us. Or at least get the chance to. Yes, I hear them screaming for freedom. Not screaming because I wiped out the civilian tents. May 13th, Ustio is liberated. Woo!
Quote unquote liberate.
See, the church is still in one piece. I did not destroy the church. Chateau Bouloise. I want some Chateau Bouloise. Give me some Chateau Bouloise. Spare. 0 air targets. 0 ground targets. Exactly what I like to see. Only one guy tried to flee, and that was the general I killed.
My call sign is 007. 0 air targets. 0 ground targets. 7 civilian kills.
19.
Airship
Ground.
Gladiator. Federation Intercept Specialist.
Now you gotta figure out what's the airship and what's Cascadia Air.
Really?
No. But you'll
Oh.
know which is which, but now there's 2 airships in the sky. And one of them is Cascadia Air.
One airship? There's like 5.
Honestly, I never
Oh
kept
yeah,
count
they
of the
spawned a whole
others.
bunch more.
Yeah. I never keep count of all the civilian airships. I just know of Cascadia Air.
Well, I'm just gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's 8.
Not all civilian planes are airships.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I've flown by some of the planes. They're just normal, normal planes. I don't know why the fuck there's an airship being used as a civilian transport thing, but whatever. That must be expensive as fuck to fly in. Because the thing about airships is they don't land on runways. They land in the ocean.
The true nature of the war begins from this point forward.
Oh hey, we're back to the FMV cutscenes.
Accounts vary depending on the article and source. Everyone is a hero and a villain. And no one
Slightly
knows who
different
is the
dialogue.
victim and who is the aggressor. And what is peace? All questions commonly asked about any war in history. As the battlegrounds move to Belka, he is also thrust into the middle of this war. This is also where my interests shift from the war to him.
My interest shift from the war to him. Bastion. Orbital cannon meets car meet. I'm just watching. YouTube is like orbital cannon meets car meet. Is this GTA? Is this? It looks like Ace Combat. When is there an orbital
Who knows?
cannon in Ace Combat? Oh, and that's GTA.
Oh, it's what Tesla's currently working on, the orbital cannon. It's one of their new features.
Okay, that was GTA. Whoever the fuck fired that in that video is going to get hunted down by the entire server. Extended operation.
Holy shit, that is an airship.
What?
I just got a good look at that thing.
I see. We finally got close to them in VR just to see how fucking huge they are.
Yeah.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't think terrifying quite covers that thing.
I see a couple of yellow targets around here. 17. I know what I'm going for first. I must clear all of the yellow targets off the map before I do anything else. I say when the entire point of this mission is to specifically destroy a castle.
What?
The castle is a big anti-air weapon.
Oh, okay.
Then, even nothingness was not existence, there was no air, then nor the heavens beyond it. What covered it? Where was it? In whose keeping? Was there more cosmic water? I didn't get to finish reading that, so we're ending on cosmic water. We're performing a nuclear inspection. Oh, God.
Oh, damn it. I crashed into the airship.
That's painful.
I even took out the interceptors too. Oh.
Now you gotta do that entire mission again.
Yep. Yep. I wonder how this will be with an air stick.
You know if there's one nice thing about Ace Combat? It tells you what your allies are locking onto.
Yeah, that would be nice.
If you look at my stream and you see like this little arrow next to the thing, that's what Pixie is currently aiming at.
Oh. Yeah, I can see it by like lifting up my helmet a little bit.
Yeah, that's what Pixie's trying to aim at currently. Of course, he's not gonna get a fucking shot on it because it's a very stupid target to shoot. Oh, he actually got a shot on one of them. Yeah, the reason I want to go for all the yellow targets first is this mission instantly ends once we reach the score limit. It's not mission ends when time runs out. Granted, I don't know anyone who would want to be doing an Ace Combat mission for 30 minutes.
Oh, I don't know. Yesterday yesterday must have been. I spent hours trying to get the Yellowstone mission, and I could not manage to hit all the extractor things at the end without just crashing into them.
Yeah, I mean, a big complaint about Project Wingman was the lack of the time limit. It's like, yeah, we're kind of missed the time limit now. But yeah, we're invading a castle to search for nuclear weapons. Essentially, the entire war of Iraq in a nutshell. Iran, Iraq. I think they all blend in at this point.
There's only Cascadia. Right.
It must hate our guts to put up something like this. Yeah, it's a castle that has 90% anti-air weapons. This fortress is a pilot's worst nightmare. This fucking pillbox won't die.
Enemy facility destroyed. Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar.
I've taken 29% damage.
Looks like an ocean of bullets coming at us.
An ocean of bullets. Understatement of the millennium, yeah. I'm gonna hit it. The castle. Yes, I've crashed into the castle, I know.
You too, huh?
Tom 1
Pilot tunnel vision is a real thing.
I'm like, I had the opportunity to avoid that, but I'm just like, I'm just gonna accept it.
Fire away, Gladys. Your job this time is to take out their defense mechanism. A return line is located on the south side of the operation airspace. All planes can pass over this line whenever they need to resupply.
Fire a missile into the hole, got it.
Enemy facility destroyed. Get the hell out of here.
Oh, he's saying that because he brought multi-lock weapons out.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
I'm like, why? You know what this mission was. Why did you do that? Then again, he's the guy with the multi-million-dollar plane.
Hey, my plane's kind of expensive.
Not, I am the son of a diplomat expensive.
It's got stickers.
He never flies anything
Look,
but that plane.
To be fair, if you've got a really good plane, I wouldn't want to fly anything either.
I'm flying the XO2, so there's a grand total of one weapon for the XO2 that doesn't multi-lock.
What is that?
It is the Quam.
The Quam. Come on.
It is literally called that. It's the quick anti-air missile. The quick anti-air missile. Quam. It's like impossible to dodge and it moves fucking fast. Ow. I got shot once by a fucking AA turret and took 29% damage. Single shot did 29% damage. That gives you an idea of just how difficult Ace difficulty is. At least in Mercenary difficulty and in Project Wingman, it just changes the enemies you fight. Granted, they're like very painful. Well, now I'm at 88% damage because of the stupid pillbox.
What am I at? I am nowhere near 20,000.
Why are we worrying about being at 20,000?
Well, it just says all military pilots ascend to 20,000.
No, that was all heavy civilian crafts ascend to 20,000.
Oh, okay, completely.
All super heavies. And the only super heavies are, well, Air Cascadia. God, I'm trying to take on this control tower and it keeps insulting me with like 3,000 bullets. Fucking die. Oops, I died. I think I might have taken out the tower as I died. Yeah, alright, so this is the point where anti-air becomes very annoying. AA guns, specifically. Yep, we're performing a nuclear inspection. Going to...
We are going to inspect you with nukes.
No, we are inspecting you for nukes with our missiles.
Yeah. It's literally like a witch hunt, but with bombs. If you have nukes, you will blow up. But if you don't, you'll still blow up. But it won't be from a nuke.
There we go.
Hey, I think he just shook his wings at me.
Get out of me?
Yeah. I'm guessing that was a glitch, but it's kind of a weird bug.
What do you mean by
'Cause, like,
shook his wings?
You shake back and forth. Like you wiggle back and forth. It's kind of it's like it's a visual signal planes have. So like you can use it if your radio's out to signal acknowledgement. So it's kind of funny, but you wiggle your wings.
There's definitely an ocean of bullets coming at me. Desperately trying to deal with these pillboxes without getting shot by them. Honestly, the most terrifying thing is the tower itself. Because the control tower takes like 1,000 missiles. Have we destroyed the control
But how
tower?
many does it take to shoot it?
Oh, I took some damage from that pillbox. Fucking die. There we go.
Hey, if I get one of their missiles and make it lock on to one of the civilians, does that count as a win for me? Instant win?
I think you might still be playing with that, but I don't think that's
Wow.
possible.
The enemy's tracking you on radar.
I know you. Yeah, probably not. It'd be cool though if you could get one of the missiles to lock onto the wrong person.
Alright, now I gotta go find the yellow targets. Okay, some yellow targets. 3 tents and a fuel tank.
Sector E has been stripped of all function. Well done.
I see more yellow targets over here at the ACC. Whatever the hell ACC stands for.
Air
Must
combat
be
control?
destroyed. Probably. A couple of murders over here. Maybe more than a couple. Oh wait, no, those are AA. Why did a bunch of AA guns just spawn the fuck over here? Again, damn shame you just can't do this mission until the timer runs out, but at the same time, I don't know anyone who wants to do that. It's a 30-minute timer. Tent. Some more tents.
Locked on.
And a fuel depot.
Calm on. Missile launched.
I'm gonna take out the ACC. Oh, there's a bunch of barracks and tents over here. They got one Sam guarding them. The enemy is attacking without mercy. Yes, yes, I am.
Locked on.
Say goodbye to your barracks.
Peace was never an option.
I see some yellow targets near the ACC.
As I said.
Enemy aircraft down. Radar locked. Missile break.
There's no place left to take cover.
Missile evaded. Break missile.
Oh, it's an ammo store. I like how ammo stores are marked as yellow targets.
Radar lock.
Ammunition? Yeah, that's neutral.
Warning, the enemy's tracking.
Bullets don't kill people. Or what's the joke?
80% of enemy forces are under our
We are
Guns
all
don't
immune to bullets,
I don't know.
and it's a miracle.
Alright.
I was thinking of like there's a joke in Welcome to Night Vale about that.
Yeah,
Guns don't kill people. We're all impervious to bullets, and it's a miracle.
okay. Alright, there's so many random enemies around this mission. It's like the score limit is so small. It's like, yes, you need to get 16,000 score. It's like, okay, that's not hard. When you give me enough... When you give me more enemies than score. Like, seriously, I'm up to 13,000 score and I've only destroyed one target. And
Aw,
it took out
man.
a bunch of yellow targets.
To fire bullets in order to achieve the score. You don't have to hit anything. We give you 1 point per bullet fired.
Oh, I see some yellow targets over near these AA guns. Glad I flew over here. Again, can't leave anyone spared or else that'll improve my night score.
Off target.
I don't want to go back tonight. Oh shit. Took another hit from an anti-air turret, and now I'm half health. There we go, took out another yellow. If this was Ace Combat 4, that would have different context. Alright, I think we've taken out all the yellow targets. I'll go destroy this anti-air site. Oh, hell fuck. Okay. So this anti-air site might be a giant flak cannon the size of a country. I chose a good fucking target, obviously. The walls are coming down. Aim for ground targets, Pixie. I need your help, like, right now. Took out one of the anti-air buildings. How many fighters did they send here? The answer is yes. The mission's gonna end as soon as this building goes completely. Oh, come on. What the hell shot me down? I had 59% health. What shot me down there? Seriously, what the hell? I should have been able to take one more hit from the anti-air turrets. I don't care about the yellow targets, just fucking end this mission.
Your job this time is to take out their defense mechanism. A return line is located on the south side of the operation airspace. All planes can pass over this line whenever they need to resupply.
Well, so much for the intercept specialists.
Have you finally not destroyed Air Cascadia?
Finally. Although, given airline food in general.
I'm sure it's very expensive airline food, considering they're in an airship.
Actually, you want to know an interesting fact about airline food?
What?
So, the reason airline food, like any food eaten in the air, doesn't taste very good is because the low pressure at that altitude, even in cabin, means that you do not taste as much. You don't smell as much either.
Neat.
So, yeah, I've actually had airline food off the airline, and it's actually pretty good. Biscoffs are tasty. Unless you're in the air. And they're pretty dang bland. And, I was surprised when I found out.
Pixie keeps taking out the approaches I'm shooting at.
We'll just have to sail through them then. Watch yourself.
This fucking pillbox is a bigger threat than any other enemy in this mission, because it takes 3 shots to kill.
I will not crash into the airship. I will not crash into the airship. I was trained better than this. Huh. I didn't even pay. Sorry.
What's up?
No, it's just...
Just don't bite the dust.
I don't know what that noise was.
AA guns destroyed.
Man, it's cool watching that airship go down. There's one thing I think the boss fights in like a lot of these games are really well done. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I think my first taste of a flying game was Star Fox 64. And all the fights in that are pretty good. What about the ones in Ace Combat? Any stick out to you?
Megalith?
Megalith.
If you ask anyone, immediately they're gonna mention Megalith just from the intro alone. You know what? I'm gonna grab the video and show you and send it to you, and you can watch it real quick.
Okay.
Megalith. Du-du-du-du-du. Just how it's introduced. Stonehenge, Megalith, the Arkbird. The Arkbird isn't all that interesting. The Arsenal Birds. The Arsenal Birds are cool.
Yeah, with the shields and
Yeah.
Jeff Bezos.
Yeah. It's always funny how it's like, those were a big, not the, final mission. Yeah, grab the final mission video. Mute tab. Find where the mission actually starts from. Because there's like a million pieces of dialogue. Like beforehand. There's this big, interesting speech about how you will save these shattered skies. Which, by the way, roll credits. Ace Combat 4's subtitle is Shattered Skies. Here we go. Here is how Megalith is introduced.
Alright, hold on, let me get out of this.
I would put it on stream, but this is... Actually, no, it wouldn't be that complicated. I don't have anything on my... I can put this on stream real quick. Let me just put up display capture real quick.
Yeah, there's a very good reason why Otter can't stream unless we are in a private call.
Yeah. Oh, I need to unmute the tab.
You have squadrons, right?
In which games? Oh, you mean the game Squadrons? Yeah, I have Squadrons.
Have you played that one?
A little.
I actually really enjoyed the story. I'd recommend that.
I need to finish it, yeah. I've only ever played the first mission for the demo.
Yeah. The multiplayer is actually not too bad as well.
But yeah, the opening of Megalith. I just put it on stream for like half a second. It's a very complex system that I have to do that, but we got it. We're good.
Alright. Well, I gotta exit out of Wensleydale.
Wensleydale?
Yep, that's the name of the next mission area.
Okay.
It's Wensleydale Base.
Nice.
Alright. Could you hear that? I just noticed my icon lit up when I did that.
Yeah, I heard that voice as well, yeah.
Locked on. One little mistake and it's all over. AA guns destroyed. Radar lock. 40% of enemy forces are under our control. Follow the goal, team. Cooperate with all areas and take out those planes. Status report. The area wall's destroyed. Did you get that? I repeat. Sector E has been stripped of all functions. Well done.
Huh.
So that's how Megalith was introduced.
What's happening to Section 3? Haven't communicated.
It's kind of hard to forget that.
Yeah.
And kind of the story is it's a super weapon that takes asteroid chunks out of orbit and launches them at the ground, which is what all the stuff in coming out of the sky is about.
Oh, I get it.
It's
Okay.
sending asteroids chunks into the ground. And oh yeah, that's the first time you fight Arusha. So like Ace Combat 7 is essentially the follow-up to that. I think there's no bigger war crime than just launching fucking asteroids at cities because you're losing a war.
Oh, jeez. I just took a look at my Twitch recommendations.
What?
Well, so because I'm following both... Well, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm curious.
No. No. Just recommendations in general are always whack.
I think Twitch knows that I follow some creators who are into gore because I outright get someone called Prey Smelter.
Oh no.
I don't know how Twitch would know that, but sure.
Like, yeah, nobody tags their stream that. So, what kind of data is Amazon gathering exactly?
Obviously, the Twitter profiles of these people.
I guess. Like, so I obviously figure, Twitch Prime rewards, like the Prime gaming stuff, it's so it can link your accounts, combine information. But, like, it's kind of scary, some of the stuff it picks up on.
Yeah. And, like, yeah, I looked into Price Smelter. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what their name suggests.
Well, you telling me that this isn't like a cleric blacksmith?
People.
What? Oh. No. I wish I did not have ears.
80% of enemy forces are under our control. It's time to rock and roll. All planes, eliminate Gladysons.
I think it just associates anything furry with anything furry. And it's like, yeah, it's like this random furry. It's like...
It's a mixed bag. Let's just throw it all over the floor and see who picks it up.
It's probably the only not safe for work topic you could stream on Twitch anyways, if you're an art streamer.
I don't know.
Because I've definitely seen it being streamed on Twitch by some very large creators.
That's interesting. I would love to know, like, what they consider, if that makes sense.
If it has dick, then it's not safe for work. If it doesn't have dick, then it can be streamed on Twitch. Essentially.
I hate to ask this question, but is it technically not safe? Like, if there is no...
The community is kind of just like, if it's a kinky topic like that, then yeah, just don't consider it safe for work.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose that's fair.
And, like, drawing it for kids is a no-no among most of the artists I seem to know.
Also fair.
Attack powers have been neutralized. All planes, return to base.
Yeah. I seem to... Well, that's not a story for sure. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I seem to remember this one thing. No.
It's like, even if they don't draw dicks, they mark their accounts as not safe for work.
Yeah, I would say better safe than sorry.
So it's like, I guess Twitch doesn't entirely, like, catch on to what communities kind of do. SU32. Cool. So it's like, it's alright on Twitch. As long as you aren't drawing a dick. No.
Is it all right?
No. It's okay in Twitch's eyes, but it's probably best saved to Picarto.
Sure, you may be validated on Twitch, but are you validated in the eyes of God?
I don't think anyone who draws anything furry is validated in the eyes of God. Merlon! Yay! This mission, I hated this thing. I restarted this mission 3 times on 3 different planes, and I still kind of struggled with it. The good news is the game did not consider me. Hello?
What?
What's up?
Oh, no. I said oh.
Oh.
So what's difficult about this mission?
We'll get to that. Oh, wait, no, it's not this mission. It's... Wait, is it? Is this one of those choice... Oh, okay, this is a choice mission. I'll get it. Is this the hard one I'm thinking of? I might have... Maybe? I'm confused. Alright, which one has yellow targets? Beta team? No. Beta team has the least targets. Oh, I think I did this one, yeah. Beta, originally. So that was kind of... Okay, I remember now. Yeah, this is the hard one. So, what was hard about this was mainly just the mission I chose, Mission Dynamo. I chose Dynamo because it had the most targets, so it takes a long-ass time. You know what the problem with that is? The second half of the mission. And we'll get to that. I've done that before. Which one haven't I done? I did that one. I don't think I've done Alpha Team. Let's go do Alpha Team. Just increasing our Pac-Man ghost count.
And what you're doing is you're charging them up to eventually release them onto your enemies. That is the hidden ability of the Wyvern.
Cosmic water in... Was there then cosmic water in depths unfathomed? You know what? Finishing that sentence doesn't make any more sense.
Was there?
I don't fucking know. There's not much difference between most countries from up here. Ooh. That line.
It's almost as if they are without borders.
You just gotta love how Maxor just uses the actual in-game dialogue sometimes for these videos. Those videos.
Yeah. Because it is ridiculous enough to warrant it.
I'm surprised he just doesn't really use any of Torres' dialogue except showing it one time. Because he's like, as good as my Torres voice is, the real voice actor is even better.
I don't know, the pirate... It really gets something from the whole pirate accent.
1 million lives! I wonder how crazy the Japanese VA sounds. That sounds like fun.
Torres? Oh, let me look it up.
If that's the English VA, what is the Japanese VA?
Hold on, let me pull it up.
had a picture of my son in those barracks. Oh no! I almost feel sorry for the guy I'm about to murder.
Alright. There's only one video result for Japanese.
Okay.
He sounds like Scooby. Oh my god. He sounds amazing.
Does he sound as crazy?
He sounds crazier.
Okay.
Like, when I say he sounded like Scooby, I was not exaggerating.
Okay then.
It's like, this voice actor just decided to temporarily go postal.
That's the entire point of Torres, so... He goes postal, steals a multi-billion-dollar submarine and several nukes.
I mean, to be fair, he didn't steal it. He was trapped there, and like, I think just declared eminent domain.
Well, that is technically stealing because he's like, he was supposed to sink the thing when people came up on it, but instead he didn't sink it.
Details. I mean, if I sunk every ship I was told to sink, I'd have a nickel.
I need to deal with these flak cannons.
Are they giving you flag?
Very much so. Is that the Torres voice?
Oh.
Well, this version of the mission sucks. Because of how ridiculously close to the ground I have to be to avoid the flak cannons. Screw your tents. Is the flak cannon in the center of the area? Please tell me it is. That's a sale site.
Alright. Hold on,
I-
I'm switching audio.
Sounds good.
I need to get this thing off my head before I, like, fuse with it. I'm going to see Air Cascadia in my dreams, Evis.
Have we finally destroyed the fucking... Oh no, there's the flak cannon. I found it! Took 1,000 years, but we found it. We're clear. Thank God.
Enemy ground troops have been defeated. The threat level has been reduced. Comm team, cover our transport planes until they're able to land. There they are. The Allied transport planes.
Boo! Allied transport planes. I remember a video I watched on a review of Project Wingman where they did the entire game in one go in VR.
Oh, God. That sounds genuinely painful.
They definitely said they were in pain.
See, I think I'm lucky. I haven't been getting motion sick. Like, I've been feeling a tinge of it, but...
It's stop motion sick. It's like, it hurts.
Yeah, no. Like, my face aches.
Oh, there's enemy pilots now, too. Oh, thank God. Thank you. I needed enemy pilots in this mission where I'm dodging lasers from God.
I like to think it was more that you were beginning to start targeting your own guys just to feel something.
Shit. We did a joust and died. Thanks. Much appreciated. I'm gonna have to do the stupid flak cannons again. On top of that, there's an ECM plane, apparently. I don't know the point of it. But I'm gonna take out all the planes.
Falcon's defense line is just up ahead. Avoid enemy fire while snuffing out their ground forces.
Avoid enemy fire while snuffing out their ground forces.
Radar lock. Enemy ship has been sunk.
Rubs cat. I'm rubbing my cat for good luck. Does not appreciate it.
You should be making visual contact with the enemy base soon. Prepare
If I could take out the flak cannon first, that'd be appreciated.
Where's the commander? Did he hear the warning?
Curiosity, do you know of a game called Sins of the Solar Empire?
I've heard of it. Not played it.
One of the big differences I've noticed with it between a lot of space games or RTSs and stuff, each of the individual fighter and bombers are actually fully animated. And so you can see them buzzing around like hornets around capital ships, and it's actually really fun to watch. But I don't know,
Nice.
something about the way a lot of the combat is in Ace Combat Zero reminds me of like how they move.
Fuel tanks. Fuck them in particular.
Please do not. Although they probably would be pretty fun to blow up. I don't know, just something about. I don't want to use the word popping them, but that's the best thing that comes to mind. Like,
We were doing that in the mission with Yellowstone with all the containers around.
it's just not the same. Something about there being so many targets that you just don't get the savor of all the little the little emotions.
Ace Combat 7. One fun fact about Ace Combat 7, they're actually chain explosions. So if you took out an oil drum, it'd take out every other oil drum next to it. They'd all go bluey.
Wow.
It's a shame
Just-
it took like 30 years for Ace Combat to do that.
And Wingman did not keep up the tradition. What a shame.
Well, granted it was being made before Ace Combat 7 came out.
I love the idea that Wingman was the response to them not coming out with an Ace Combat game, and as Wingman came out, they made an Ace Combat game, I guess.
The literal story behind Project Wingman starting development is the people who are making it were just tired of waiting for Ace Combat 7.
So they made Ace Combat 7.
They're like, we're bored. It's Ace Combat 7's taking too long. We're gonna do it ourselves. Ace Combat 7 finally comes out, and Project Wingman comes out a year later.
Bye.
Haha. Oh, well, those allies planes just got fucked.
Why didn't you save them? Or,
Oh shit,
or-
balls!
What?
You'll see.
Oh,
Did you see?
yes. I was wondering what that circle on your radar was.
I saw it, and like, oh yeah, that should move away from that. I'm in a very maneuverable plane. I should have no issue doing that. It's like, nope, the same issue I ran into the first time I did this mission just happened. I flew too fast into the laser. Like, even on normal difficulty, that laser will melt you in half a second.
I've been meaning to ask, like, every once in a while I'll see this really bright flash come off your plane. What is that? Is that a sonic boom?
Right, yeah, I believe so.
Huh.
I believe you get sonic booms and stuff. You don't hear it in this game. I don't think it has much of a sound effect. Later games, I believe it does. Yeah, as you break the sound barrier, you get the sonic boom.
All you need to do is just break the sound barrier right next to the tents. You won't destroy the tents, but you'll deafen anybody who's in them. And if they're deaf, they can't listen to orders.
Then they just become their own bosses.
Yeah, but it's good to disorganize them.
Missile warning. Allied fighters are attacking. Roger. Let's see how they like this one. Radar lock.
Screw your barracks.
Missile break.
There was a picture of my son in those barracks. Don't worry, you'll join the picture of your son soon.
Locked on.
And then I will find your son.
Missile warning. Missile evaded. As usual, you'll be shot down. Focus still rolling out here.
Unfortunately, the explosions in this game aren't as impressive as, say, Ace Combat 7 or 6. God, Ace Combat 6 had some very cool explosions.
Oh, I think some people define their game by the explosions in it.
Yeah, it's... When it comes to effects, Project Wingman is a lot closer to Ace Combat 6 than it is any other game. Because Ace Combat 6 had, like, the very smoky missile trails and just very visceral explosions. Like, flying through the explosions, if you blew up a plane, would just make a lot of, like, metal shrapnel sounds. It was weirdly detailed. And a lot of those details didn't come back for 7.
Enemy ground troops
Like,
have been defeated.
putting the 360 version of Ace Combat 6 alongside the Xbox One version of 7, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference if you're playing them both on the same system.
Level has been reduced.
Actually, you would think 6 would be the more next-gen one.
Planes until they're able to land. There they are. The Allied transport planes.
I like the arrows pointing me in the right direction. And then the game spawns me over here.
So that green circle on the map is the laser.
No, that's a jamming plane.
Long-range attacks.
Ah.
Airspace is within range.
The
That
red
prevents you
circle.
from seeing... Oh,
Yeah, that prevents me from seeing anything in that circle until I take out the thing.
okay.
Targeting coordinates. All units evade attacks and withdraw from airspace.
I'm the better jouster.
What
The red
kind-
circle that's on those blue planes that just vanished is the actual laser.
Ah,
Shit balls. The laser never gets that close. That was weird. I've never had the laser spawn that close to me before.
I think you might be just going so fast that it's you encroach too quickly.
That's never been an issue before because I've done this mission super fast with this plane. Because fuck doing this mission with any other plane. Seriously, I had to do this mission with not the XO2 Strike Wyvern and it was the most painful thing imaginable.
Imagine. Imagine not being able to execute the Gorbachev maneuver every second.
And just look what I'm doing with the Strike Wyvern at max speed. This thing turns on a fucking dime.
You should be making visual contact with the enemy base soon. Prepare to engage.
I don't even... These tanks go down in one hit. Alright, I think I took out the flak cannon. Nope, I still hear a flak. Fucking hell.
You've got to be flacking kidding me.
Aegon. Sam. Another Aegon. Trying to figure out where this flak cannon is. There it is. Found it. I had a picture of my son in those barracks. I love that dialogue.
You're a horrible person.
I only destroyed a picture of their son. They're gonna be joining that picture shortly. And if the son is in Hoffnung, well, the son will be joining them shortly too.
You know, it's... I'm not gonna say anything.
Hoffnung will
Let the
burn.
record speak for itself.
Hoffnung is gonna burn with or without my help. Me taking out the yellow targets in Hoffnung will just be doing them a favor.
Warning, the enemy's tracking you on radar. Missile break. Golem 1, Fox 2.
There we go. Taken out without issue.
Enemy ground troops have been defeated. The threat level has been reduced. Golem team, cover our transport planes until they're able to land.
Okay.
The threat has been reduced.
There they are. It's the Allied transport planes.
And then ghost planes. Alright. I am turned around, gotta remember that. I need to get past these planes that are gonna get nuked in a second.
Hold on. Incoming emergency message from Operations HQ. Enemy launching long-range attacks. Current airspace is within range. Now you tell us.
Current airspace is within range.
Transmitting projected enemy targeting coordinates. All units evade attacks and withdraw from airspace.
Ace Combat 4 explains why the laser that is firing at us exists. It is not for war, surprisingly.
What's it for?
To shoot down meteorites. You know, the thing that Megalith was shooting at us.
To be fair, I mean, if I designed a weapon that could bring down meteors, I'd probably want a weapon to counter the meteors, just in case.
Well, granted, it wasn't. Megalith didn't exist. Megalith was a project that didn't get finished. Shout out to the F1 who can take a laser like a champ.
I mean, somebody's got to.
I'm trying to duel this F1 over here while there's a laser coming from the fucking sky. There we go, got him. Alright.
Some things are more important than survival.
No survivors, for one. The only survivor shall be me.
And that laser.
The laser will go down shortly. I've just realized the laser's fucking moving. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, time to go into the ECM jammer zone. With a laser fired from the sky. This is gonna be an issue. Slow down. The laser has like... Yeah, I can't see it. I can't see where it's firing. Halo 5, respawn. Yes, I have great... Oh, okay, the green actually... Alright, so about the stupid ECM plane. What? Okay. I'm good. I'm just gonna fly this
I
direction
saw
until the
that.
laser. Yeah, I'm gonna fly this direction until the laser comes down again, and then fly this way to take out the ECM plane.
Does it cry missile every time you get targeted?
No. There we go. I can see the laser again.
The song. Oh.
I'm gonna fly this way until the laser comes from the sky, and then I'm gonna turn right.
Yeah, you got a bit close to the ground there. It's
And-
fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, we're about to cross the return line in like half a second. Gonna slow down slightly just in case. Yeah, I was concerned about that. Alright, we should be able to cross the return line here. I win, you lose. Ha 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 ha.
Alright, how much do I owe you?
Return to base.
The laser owes me its life. So it's not a bet you want to be involved with.
You versus the sun. I don't think any amount of sunblock is going to protect you, Golem 1.
Who needs sunblock when you blow up the sun?
Reasonable escalation of warfare.
Yeah, and that's exactly what we're about to do. A reasonable escalation of warfare.
I think I'll see this, and then I'm probably gonna head to bed. I need
Okay.
some good separation before work.
Okay. There.
Nothing's spared. No
Yep.
expenses spared.
11 yellow targets destroyed. No yellow targets spared. And I've unlocked the Thunder. Cool.
That's a
Alright. Now to go take the life of a laser. Sword of Annihilation, Operation Judgment.
axe and hammer, precision instrument.
Exactly. Alright. Sounds good. Reinforcements, aka the person replacing Pixie when he does his thing. We'll get to that. But, we have a laser first. Time to take out Excalibur. Gotta level up again. We're still building up the line of Pac-Man. It's still going. It might have actually reached its limit. Don't know. Either way. I think, yeah, this is the first game after they got Bandai. It's like up to this point, it's only been Namco. But this game was after Namco and Bandai became one company. There we go, Excalibur.
Excalibur. We don't know why we built a giant sword, but
I think the funny
Oh.
thing is Excalibur actually shoots down this plane up here, which I think is a, is that a refueling plane or an AWACS? I think it's a refueling plane. Either way.
well, it is now sleeping with the fishes.
It's gonna melt in a second.
They will become.
Here it comes. The laser's gonna fire 1,000 times slower now. We get plenty of time to avoid it. Unfortunately, the refueling craft did not survive.
Been destroyed. Approaching enemy territory. You're in dangerous airspace. All planes, break.
I like how it only takes us 2 missions to get over here.
Enemy aircraft approaching. Increase ECM output to level
Wait,
3.
is the laser like reflecting off of something in the atmosphere? How did it get to the sky?
I don't fucking know.
Facilities within the perimeter.
So in Space Battleship Yamato, one of the things on Pluto was this powerful laser that fired from the surface, and the secret to it was that there was a network of satellites in orbit that were made up of mirrors.
That's probably
So
how
they
they're
could
doing it here. Yeah.
Yeah, so they could reflect it anywhere that was needed, either in orbit or on the planet. And they could also like change the attack direction so that the ship was wholly unprepared for it. And funnily enough, it too was originally for shooting meteors.
That might be the reference they were going here with this thing.
It is possible, yeah. Although in this case, it was basically like changing them. It was activating them, the meteors, instead of just keeping them away.
So like Megalith then.
Yeah, it was like a combination of megalith. It was redirecting the meteors to hit Earth, I believe.
Yeah, that's what Megalith does. At least that's what it was being used for after it being used for war.
I guess.
It's like it was meant to destroy the meteors, not really use them. But it got repurposed because Aruja is just a whiny bitch when it comes to losing.
Anything that's basically an anagram of USA and Euro, I don't know.
Well, they're more like China, essentially. I think they're supposed to be China. No idea. It's by assumption.
Yeah, I guess I can kind of see it. Yeah, I remember the last time China fired their world-ending laser beam.
Velka is Germany. We're currently fighting Germany right now.
Though nothing's changed.
Fuck. I'm gonna get hit by this. Apparently I survived.
You have the just Eye of Sauron focused on you.
I'm trying to take out the stupid aircraft. This fleeing fucking ace pilot. My god, why is he so fast? Granted, I'm trying to dodge the laser, he's not. So maybe that's why he's faster. Also, the sun is blinding me right now.
We think it's blinding you.
There we go, I took out the ace douchebag. Now there's one other ace douchebag.
I thought you were about to say, okay, yeah, so I took out the sun.
I will take out the sun eventually, too, at this point. It blinds me in every Ace Combat game.
Just make sure that you are in between the laser's gun and the sun, and things will take care of themselves.
Exactly. Alright, so about this other ace pilot who's trying to flee for his life. from me. And is apparently not marked as a yellow target, when he probably should be. Anyway, he's down.
If their name is Yellow, they should be spared. Or mercilessly gunned down as they tried to flee to the refugee camps that they...
Look at all these facilities that are marked as yellow. Lasers everywhere. The VLTS, RLTS, Razor Targeting Laser System.
Razor Taser Laser System.
Railway Artillery Laser System?
RTLS, so...
They just called it Railway Artillery, so...
Railway Laser Targeting System.
But there's a T there.
Targeting.
Yeah. Railway Targeting Laser System.
Radar target. Ranging. Path slinging.
Who the fuck knows anymore?
I like to think every time your wings do that, they're flapping.
Why is there a ECM jammer in this area? Who the fuck called the ECM? So apparently in this game, Ace difficulty does actually change what you're fighting, slightly. There's the ECM.
Everything is so bright.
Yeah, I know, I can't see shit. Thankfully I can see that. There we go. Alright, time to destroy Excalibur itself. Where's Excalibur firing?
The final frontier.
Alright, we took out the laser. Now to take out the tower. I'm surprised we don't go for the tower first. There we go.
Confirmed. Elimination of target.
Shooting
we can
at?
even see it from here. Good job.
I was shooting the laser itself. And now we took out the tower. The sword has been pulled. Oh, it's falling right at me.
Congratulations, you defeated the Combine.
It's the sweet sound of victory. Not bad for a group of misfits, huh? All planes, job well done.
We've created the Leaning Tower of Excalibur.
The Leaning Sword of Pisa.
Oh. And now it's ripping in half. I think I destroyed it too fast so the animation didn't play properly.
Oh. Boss, do you think we should add in a manual timer just in case they destroy it quickly? Nah, nobody can destroy the Excalibur that quickly.
They probably knew that I'd bring in something that could take it out in a few hits. It's just too fast no matter what. Anyway, that was the super weapon. What's the next mission? That's the question of the day. Hoffnung? If it's Hoffnung, then that'd be hilarious. I think it's Mayhem. No, what is Mayhem? I know the song Mayhem.
I think I'm probably gonna head to bed.
Yeah. We could, if it is Hoffnung, we could burn it another day.
Yeah. Hey, Rome Rome didn't burn in a day. It burned in another one.
This is Cold War. Oh, it's B7R again. Of fucking course. Yeah, I definitely need a lot of energy for this because this will be the hardest air battle of the game. That isn't the last few. Yeah, this mission's gonna just be brutal.
I will leave you to it. You can't see me right now, but I'm saluting.
Cool. Good night.
Good night.
I wish you luck. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of luck for this one. And more energy. Let's see, is anyone up for Outriders? Or should I just I probably should. No, I definitely don't have the energy for that. Granted, I wasn't going to stream that if I did play it. But I'm like, yeah, I don't have the energy for Warzone. I have the energy for a lot of things. Call of Duty Warzone is not one of them. Maybe it's worth calling it. I kind of wanted to finish this game today, or play Outriders. Finish the game and play Outriders. God, I don't have enough time for that, honestly. What time is it currently? It is 12:55. You can go play Outriders, I just don't want to have another hour. We'll come back to this. Let's go find someone to raid, and we'll come back to this later. Tomorrow. Morning? I go to work late in the afternoon. I'm gonna have no time. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I am Eviscerator Mark 2. This has been Ace Combat Zero. Let's go find somebody to harass with a raid. We've got a few options. We've got a Grim. There's a Rugged. There's another 13th Seahawk. And a Space Name. Also Crudberry. Can't forget Crudberry, that's important. What are my recommended channels? Nothing interesting. Well, some of them are probably interesting, I just don't know. Alright. Let's go raid Grim. The Grim's a super cool bean, super awesome, super neat, and super. I don't know. But yeah, let's go raid Grim. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I've been Evis Art By. This has been a video game, and I hope you all have a fantastic day now. Goodbye!